Am I the asshole?
Mm-hmm.
I made a minor mess like a cat would, so my fiance would know what he's getting into before we got one. Let me say that again. Hold on, take two. Am I the asshole? I made a minor mess like a cat would, so my fiance would know what he's getting into before we get one.
You are a furry.
So I bought a big costume.
You don't know yet, and it's okay. Being a furry is okay.
24 female. So my fiance, 27 male, really wants a cat. And I understand. They're nice pets.
Great.
But I grew up with a cat and he doesn't, and he didn't. So he doesn't.
He doesn't.
But I grew up with a cat and he didn't. So I don't really think he understands how hard it can be to take care of one. He said that it'll be so easy because they'll just use the bathroom and the litter box and it doesn't need much attention. But I know it's not that simple. For background, he knows he would have to take care of it most of the time because he's unemployed and looking for work. Meanwhile, I'm constantly busy because I'm trying to get through nursing school. I'm just afraid I'll end up having to look after the cat a lot more than he will. That's how it was with the fish we used to have. My fiance forgot to feed it multiple times.
That's not good. If you can't even feed a fish, that's not great.
Friday night, before he went over to play poker with some friends, I found this to be the perfect opportunity to have some of my friends come over, as my fiance doesn't like my friends.
Okay, well, that's weird. All right.
Him and I had a little argument about the cat again before he left. He insisted it would be easy and he would clean up after it and everything, but I just can't believe him after the fish. And he tries to say that cleaning up things like vomit really isn't that bad when I know how gross it can be.
It can be gross.
It can be. I get that. So here's where I might be the asshole. My friends and I were drinking and watching movies, and I'll admit, we drank a little much. I was complaining a bit about my fiance, and so the argument was on my mind. Eventually, I started to feel really sick, and I jokingly suggested that I throw up on the floor and make my fiance clean it so he actually sees how gross it is.
I was so on your side until this. I was really like, you know what? He can't even take care of a fish. He doesn't like your friends. He doesn't sound like a good guy. Why are you going to marry him? Don't fuck the cat part.
But there was a shift.
But then you were like, I'm going to throw up on the floor and make my fiance clean it, is where I'm like, all right, okay. You're going to leave it? You're going to leave the throw up on the floor?
My drunk friends actually encouraged me to do it, so I didn't go to the bathroom and ended up vomiting on the hardwood floor in our apartment. Nobody cleaned it up, anticipating that he would clean it up to understand the struggles of having a pet.
That's just nasty.
I know it sounds a little ridiculous, but it was drunk logic.
A little is doing a lot of legwork. It was a lot ridiculous what you did.
Yeah. The next morning when my fiance came home, he was furious and screamed at me for doing such a nasty thing.
Yes.
I felt a little bad. But at the end of the day, that's the sort of thing that happens when you have a pet. You come home to vomit on the floor. And again, he comes from a place of not really understanding that that's a part of having a pet like a cat. I really did want him to clean it up. He yelled at me, calling me crazy. And honestly, his refusal to clean up, I think, shows he's not ready to take care of a pet. As of now, he's really not talking to me. And I know this sounds weird, but both of us are being so stubborn that none of us have yet to clean the vomit as of today. He's been out with his friends most of the weekend because he's so mad. But I really think he should step up and show he's ready for that sort of responsibility. So Reddit, am I the asshole? Throwaway account because it's embarrassing. Okay.
You're both crazy.
Okay. Okay. Does this story so far seem plausible?
No.
Okay, good. Because there's an edit. And
Thank God. Oh, this was all fake. Don't worry. The throw up, it never existed.
The throw up was never there, actually.
What are you talking about? Oh my God.
Here's an edit. And we're gonna have to dwell on this, but we can't dwell on it for too long. Okay, you ready?
And my name is Michael Jackson. I don't know. And then everybody clapped and I got $100.
Edit. After reading the responses, I see what I did was italicized, probably over the top.
Jesus Christ.
And I should clean it. I told my fiance I would clean up this time and apologize for making the mess and hope we can talk about the cat situation. He said that he would forgive me this time. He said that he would forgive me. I can't read the sentence straight.
So wild,
He
man.
said that he would forgive me this time if I flashed my tits. Parentheses, they are D cups. I flashed him and we are moving on.
Okay, all right, you're funny. All right, you're a funny fucker, aren't you? You little bitch.
I don't remember why I picked that one. Now
You're
I
funny as
remember.
fuck. Parentheses, they are D cups.
They are D cups. They are big.
Oh my god. I love the internet so much. That's really funny, man.
Oh god, I forgot about that. It's been fucking a week since I picked that story.
Oh my god.
Yeah. God, if I could, I would title this podcast parentheses, I have D cups.
And parentheses, and they are D cups.
And they are D cups.
What? Like, okay, so
It's
what
been a while
the
since
fuck
I've
do you
broken.
expect me to say to that, man? Like, what analysis am I gonna bring into this? Nothing. What's the point? I guess I don't know. We could talk about fake posts or whatever.
But okay, let's pretend like it's real for a second.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I even do that? There's fake where it's like maybe this could ever happen in reality, and then there's this shit. And if one person goes into the comments and says, no, that actually happened to me for real, you're fucking lying, dude. That's not real. I actually had a girlfriend who threw up and refused to clean it and thought that
But I got her, she apologized by showing me her big old titties.
You're not real. You're not real. That's not real.
I'm so happy right now.
It's not real. You know it's not. Go fuck yourself, man. No. Stop fucking lying to people.
I just hear Misty meowing at the door like, what's going on in there?
Mom, Dad, what's happening? I threw up.
My
made a
mouth
small
is
mess
hurting
like
from smiling so much right now. I'm so happy I broke you with that one. I just really...
You're the asshole for writing a fake fucking story. That's what it is. You're the asshole. Make it believable.
Make it believe. Why would you, dude? No one's cleaned it up yet.
The fact
Someone
that
would
all of
cave
your
in.
friends were like, "No, that's fine," is
Yeah.
not believable at all. Not even a little bit.
There wasn't a little bit of like, don't do that. Listen, I know that like drinking like lowers your inhibitions, but like fucking
And that, I mean, I've heard of people getting so blackout drunk. Like, you know, when we were talking about the roommate thing in the am I overreacting part. My past roommate said that he had a fucking roommate who got so drunk once that he came home and shit on his couch, and he had to wake up and make him clean up the shitty couch.
Yeah, Jesus.
So I've heard of that shit happening.
Yeah.
I don't believe that someone would not clean up puke
After
for
a
weeks.
day, yeah.
And then flash their tits to their boyfriend to apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if it's real, everyone's fucking crazy. That's what it is. None of you exist on planet Earth. All of you are Martians, born from Mars, born out of the red fucking rock of Mars, and you run by Martian rules.
Yeah, Martian rules is you must clean up after your partner.
No, it's not that. It's the opposite of that. I'm gonna do stupid shit, and none of it's gonna make sense. That's what it is. Go fuck yourself, man.
I'm so happy right now.
Holy
This is my
shit.
favorite one. I think that's my favorite story right now. I really
Flash my tits, parentheses, they are D cups. I hope it's real, but then they see the absurdity in the situation and they're just adding shit. They're just lying halfway through.
Yeah, maybe it was real, and then like they just like I just want all of you to shut the fuck up.
I just want you guys to shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna make you guys focus
Here it
on
is,
this.
internet history.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just there you go. What are we all fucking doing?
What is our life?
We're just all breathing each other's air, you know what I mean?